Hey, what's going on, guys? It is OGC here. So, to kick things off today, we're going to start off with a little bit of flawless crafting. So, for this, I am actually going to try for a trinket. I really want the one for Balrog, the Shaman's Wand. So, let's see if we get a little bit of luck with this. We have enough for, what is it, 12 tries? So we'll go in, we'll attempt to get it, and then we're going to jump into Siege as Sylph. We'll try against a Lich Tower, a Human Tower, and also a Rockin' Tower. For Sylph, they're not super good against other Sylph and or Dwarf. You can get away with doing Dwarf, but I run gold trees for my front line, so I don't want to take any losses, and having snipers can be highly annoying. So I'll show you guys what I do for that. Hopefully it can help you out a little bit. A couple things before we start as well. Number one, if you are not subscribed, hit the big red subscribe button. It helps out a lot. Also, please hit the thumbs up on the video. I don't know how YouTube works, but I guess it's helpful when people do that. So please do that. Help a brother out. Also, if you guys have any questions, either about in-game stuff or if you want to get to know me and ask me a personal question, whatever questions you have, feel free to post it in the comment section here. Tomorrow I'll be doing Clash of Fate and making a Clash of Fate video, so I'll answer those questions as we do Clash of Fate. Alright, so it looks like I had no luck today. That's okay. So we're going to go up against a level 42 Lich Tower. This is not elite, and I'll run my standard formation. So I have 7 trees in the front. I have 2 silver archer packs because I don't want to lose my silver archers. I don't want to lose my gold archers. If I'm going to lose something, I'd rather lose silver archers, and they do enough damage. As far as heroes, I have Talk because I'm running a turtle. I have Mako, Grims, Gan. So Mako just for extra damage on the bottom. Mako will clear out the bottom. I just needed to place Talk somewhere, so I put him there. Grim I put in to boost up the siege because as I attack walls, doesn't matter what wall it is, I want to get extra honor. So to get extra honor, I want siege mastery. Gan just because he'll help keep the front line alive longer. The 2 archers for damage in the middle. I have Avril in the middle, getting boosted up by Avalon, with Elena in the back. Anytime that you attack Lich, make sure that you use Elena. Anytime that you use gold trees in your front line as Sylph, make sure you use Elena for her retreat. On the top, I have Sprig to boost up the archers, and also Tierden. So Tierden is important because the only thing that can cause me any type of issues is going to be warlocks. So that being said, her aura will actually impact the accuracy rate of warlocks. So let's go try this out. What I'll do to start off is I'll do a blizzard to try and take out as much of the back as possible of the warlocks, simply because the warlocks are dangerous to us. I also want to try and take out as much of the warlocks as possible because they will root Avril, and that will decrease our overall damage. So pretty easy wipe. Wasn't too strenuous or anything like that. And that brings me to my next point. I have 5 silver siege. They're all level 13. I bring them. It's all about the honor. So if I'm hitting a tower, I want to get as much honor per attack as possible. So I'll prioritize Lich because anytime a unit dies and it dies permanently, you get more honor. Also, the bigger the unit, slightly more honor. So spiders, things like that. But once that front line dies, which is going to, then I want to bring damage. And that damage I get from all of these lovely little sieges. And that's part of the reason why I do have Grim, because he'll boost up their damage quite a bit. Um, where the battle's best end, it's not going to be a ton of honor because I am not I'm not a royal guard. I'm not first sword, and I'm not king, so I don't have any major boosts. But maybe get like a solid 10, 15k. I'll just show you myself real quick. So Avril set up well. Elena we already know about. Tiernan has the undead weapon, +1 to her aura. The aura really helps, and I think that's really. I have my siege set up for Grims, and I do have his siege mastery at 10. So I think those are probably some of the biggest things to take away from it all. So got 12k honor, pretty cool. I'll take it. So now let's go fight a Rockin. Against Rockin, I will do a couple small changes. So the first small change is I do not need Tiernan. Instead, what I'll do is I'll actually put out Jax. Just because I want that side to die a lot faster. And I'm also going to include Cleo. So if they do have a bunch of ninjas and things like that, I want to kill the ninjas as fast as possible. But it looks like we won't need any of that for this. Rocking can be super easy against the towers if what they put out is turtles, just because the turtles take up so much space. However, when there is no turtles, and say that it's like a couple packs of swords, followed up by I don't know, all ninjas. So like 4 packs of swords in the front line, and then everything else is ninjas. It can be slightly annoying because the ninjas, for Sylph at least, can be really hard to kill. Just because they summon so many, it takes a while. But in this case, we did not need Cleo, and I did not need Jax. I will bring Cleo, depending on the situation. I will bring Jax, mostly just because I need to kill those ninjas as fast as possible. Cleo will put out enough crowd control and immobilize the ninjas, so hopefully I can start attacking the ninjas and not get stuck on the swords as fast as possible. And Jax, you can control him with his Firestorm, so he can kill out specifically ninjas. If there's ninjas on the walls, then they'll send out little people, and your army will just stop progressing. Your catapults won't hit the walls. So that's why I do run that. I should say that I really only attack Lich Towers. So as we can see, nothing too crazy here. And we'll also go up against a human tower. Let's see, that's 1600, 1400, 2k, 17. Okay. Wait, we got one more? 2 more? Alright, let's pick the toughest human one. This is only level 40. So I'll just keep that same setup, mostly because if they do have a bunch of spears up against human, I do want to kill the spears as fast as possible. So I'll want Cleo to make it so that they all don't just burst down my trees. Fighting human is super annoying because their archers, for some reason, their archers target different troops more commonly, which means that you have to keep an eye on your siege. Don't be afraid to use Elena's retreat. So I will start off with the Cleo hold just because it affects so many people. I did not need Jax at all. And again, guys, I apologize. I haven't attacked a human tower in forever. I just do Lich because I can get fighting Lich is so easy. And yeah. Alright, so it looks like this human tower. Oh, they killed my Cleo. They killed my Cleo. I don't even have enough revives to get Cleo back alive. So there we go. That's a few different towers. Again, I will not fight against Dwarf because the sniper is killing off gold trees. I'm not about that. I will bring Avril into every fight just because she does massive wall damage. She does the highest wall damage per taking up squares on the battlefield. So she'll outdamage Siege, and she's smaller placement than Siege, which makes her super important. Um, I will bring her. If I really go up against if I go up against a player, I'll do things differently than what I'm doing versus towers. So again, this is against towers. So I'm bringing in 5 catapults. If I'm going up against a player that has a decent garrison, I'm not going to bring 5 catapults. I'm going to bring more archers. But hopefully this gives you guys a little bit of an idea on how to siege as Sylph. There are more options. I can't believe they killed my Cleo. Gosh. There are more options as Sylph. I don't like doing the huntresses for the front simply because actually, you know what? Let's try it. Let's try it. This could be bad, but whatever. We'll try going up against Sylph. Um, oh my gosh. Yes, please. Yeah, this is the best Sylph tower ever. I will attack this type of Sylph tower 24/7. Oh, they kill my Grims. What type of jerk would kill my Grims? Um, I totally lost my train of thought, but when fighting against actual players who will deploy a real garrison, it's going to look totally different. Oh, they didn't kill Grims. Grims was just out of energy. It's going to look totally different. You might want to drop your siege, bring in more archers, more DPS, because fighting against a player, the whole objective is getting to the wall. If they can stop you from getting to the wall, then you're going to wipe, or it's just going to be ineffective. Up against towers, you have more. You have a much better chance at getting to the wall. It's super easy against towers. There are things that you can do to benefit yourself. Fight appropriate towers for your race. So, for example, I won't fight against Dwarf, and it's not that I can't handle Dwarf, I just don't want the losses. If you do struggle to go up against lower level towers, you can look at the tower's power and get an idea of what might possibly be inside of that tower. Um, well, I talked to you guys. I'm just going to hit this again because I, I I'll take free honor. Got like over 24, 25K out of that. So I'm putting Tyradin back in. Um, so just make good decisions when you do go up against towers. Don't just rush right into anyone simply to fight a tower because you don't want to wipe. You don't want to give your opponents that replay. So I'm going to go finish off this tower because this is a juicy, juicy tower. So remember, if you guys want to ask me any question you want, I might pick yours to go over for tomorrow's Clash of Fate video. Um, Make sure you subscribe to the channel, hit the big thumbs up button, turn on the bell notifications so you guys can be the first to watch new videos as they come out. And I hope that you guys have a wonderful day.